Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Freedom Conference. I am so excited about being here, about all the release and the breakthroughs that are happening. God has truly placed this idea on my heart of a whole series of speaking to experts about freedom, what being free truly is, and breaking through of those limitations from our past, from things that have happened to us, and live the life of their dreams. I am super excited about this expert that I have coming on. She is absolutely amazing. She is first of all, you guys are going to fall in love with her beautiful accent. We've talked and she said that she loves my American accent, and I thought, oh my God, it's so boring compared to her beautiful accent. But that is not the reason why I asked her to come to this summit. You all know that I love you and I love to inspire and encourage you. And I truly believe that we attract who we are. And this guest that I have coming on, she is a mentor. She is a life coach. She is a speaker. She is a spiritual visionary. She is a NLP practitioner. Oh my gosh. This woman is a woman on the move. So I want you to help me to introduce my guest. Welcome. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for such an amazing introduction. Much appreciated.
Oh, you are so welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to be on this summit. Like I said, so we were just chatting briefly before we started this recording, the power of social media. So I actually started following her. She started following me. However, it doesn't matter, but we truly enjoy one another's content. So through Instagram. So Instagram, she is popping on Instagram. Let me tell you, she has some amazing content that's always used to inspire women. I love the things that she says. And what I most like is that it's authentic. It's true. You know, sometimes she says stuff that pushes the limits. That's a little edgy. And I love it. I love it. Tell us a little bit more about yourself.
Oh, that's such a great welcome. And I'm a bit like stumblocked now. Thank you firstly for having me on this call. I much appreciate it. So a bit about me. My name is Tieyone. I'm from London. I'm 32. I went on my life coaching course. I think I started in about 2010. I had a bit of an up and down time, so I stopped for a while and I started back properly again in like 2013, 2014. I've met some amazing people along the way who've mentored me and pushed me. I've done my coaching course, then that led me on to NLP to understand language patterns because it's neuro-linguistic programming. So just understanding language patterns basically. I then went into Reiki because I do believe in the body and the mind and the spirit. So I do Reiki as well. When I speak of spiritual vision, I mean it in the essence of I listen to my soul a lot. I follow my intuition. And actually what I'm doing at the moment is also psychic classes to help enhance my intuition in essence and my connections to my spirit guides. So I do believe that we have people that guide us each and every day. My mentors, my teachers in the spiritual realm, in essence. And yeah, I've just recently started going to youth meetings because one of my business partners, he is like a life coach, a mentor, a youth worker in essence. And so every Monday we go down and support the young people with whatever situations they're going through. And it's called Undiluted Expressions. Wow. Leave your mask at the door.
Wow. That sounds amazing. And again, it just truly, I believe that the people that are called to the summit are mirrors of ourselves, of the women that are listening, as well as mirrors of me. I do a lot of work with youth, so I commend anyone. It's not easy work, right? It's not easy work to work with the youth because yes, right. But it's so rewarding. It's one of the most rewarding. You know, as I work with my women in my coaching business, I love it. But there's something very special about working with youth. Don't you agree?
They say what they want. They don't hold back. Unlike adults, we're like, oh my God, I can't say that. That's politically incorrect. Whereas kids and young people just say what they feel. And that is the best part about it. You get the truth from young people.
Absolutely. Tieyone, so I really, again, I appreciate you coming on this summit. And I wanted to talk about the power, the freedom in releasing our past. But before we jump into that, tell me, what is your passion? What is that thing that keeps you up at night? What is that thing that, you spoke a little bit about your coaching and how, you stopped and me, myself, I know my passion, and I know it's the thing that even if I decided to never do it again, it would be waking me up in the middle of the night. I would be dreaming about it. I would be speaking about it. What is that thing for you? What is your passion?
My passion is people, helping them work out what it is they want so they can find their peace in life. And I also love to understand people and why they do things. And like that, in the essence of, when I say understanding people, I say sometimes we look at people and see they've done something and we assume that it's a bad thing, but we don't also necessarily understand why they did it. And I think sometimes it's good to understand the why as opposed to just make an assumption on the outcome, if that makes sense.
Yes, that's really good. And that makes sense of why you've gotten into NLP, because I've dabbled with it a little bit, and I know the power of our language and how some of the things that we say, it's a subconscious thing of something that's going on in the back of our brain, correct?
Exactly. And like when we say the word try, it's like, we know you're not really going to do it. Like certain words are giveaways to a negative outcome in essence. So yeah, it's good to understand.
Absolutely. There's a practice that I practice with my clients. That's neuro-linguistic training, that where we can truly trick our brain into it's called cognitive dissonance. So it's helping, right? Yes. So we telling ourselves that we're going to do something no matter what our situation, our surroundings are. And that really brings me into my next question, which is self-love and self-acceptance. How important do you believe self-love and self-acceptance is? And how do you use this in your practices through NLP, through your coaching and your speaking? How important are those things?
Self-love, without it, for me personally, without self-love, I don't think there's personal development. I don't think there's growth. I believe that everything starts with the self. You need to love yourself, flaws and all. They make you who you are. That's your unique power. You don't need to be like anyone else. You don't need to act like anyone else. Yes, you can mirror someone in essence. If they're doing something that you want to do, that gives you information, but your uniqueness is unique to the world, and someone out there will love you for it. Some will not like you for it. That's life. Not everyone's going to like you, but you need self-love. Self-love is the most amazing thing. It's like a peace, an inner peace within you. And I find that you just need it. It's very important.
Yes. As you're talking, I can just see your face light up. And it makes me think of a conversation that I had earlier with a gentleman friend that I'm kind of entertaining the idea of dating. And so I was having a conversation about self-love, where I have to accept me, I have to love me, regardless of what he may think or what anyone may think, right? Because as you said, he may not like the authentic, the true me. And that's okay, because like you said, there's someone that will. And if I often tell the women that I coach, too often we send our representative. So we don't send our true self when we're going through dating experiences, which is why they ultimately fail. Would you agree?
I agree. I actually watched a video today, this morning, and it was a guy talking about twin flames related to relationships. And he was saying that sometimes twin flames are people that come into your life to show you things, to test you, to trial you out, but it's not your soulmate. And often we confuse soulmates with twin flames. It was an amazing video, actually. I'd recommend it's a good watch.
Ooh, good. Maybe that's something that we can add to this video, because that does sound like something really good. So we can get the link to that, and then we can add that, because that sounds like something amazing that I think we can all benefit from. Go ahead.
It was really good. It's like an hour and 30 minutes though, but it's a good watch because it helps you understand like the men that come into your life and why they come into your life. Sometimes people are just like counterparts. They help you learn and grow and build, not meant to be in your life forever, like reasons, seasons, lifetimes in essence.
Yes. That sounds really, really interesting. So how, I'm very transparent with my audience. I'm extremely transparent and authentic, and they know my ups and downs. They know, I've recently completed a relationship that was great, but it's now complete. And they know, just things from my childhood that I share very authentically. And I believe that I do that because it keeps me from being stuck. I stand on my story, not in my story. But so often as women, either we wear our stuckness or our past as almost like garments, right? So I have all these embellishments, and I have, you as well, you're looking fabulous. We have, we have our accessories that we wear to beautify ourselves. But so often women, we wear our pain and our scars as accessories, and it prevents us from getting to the next level. How do you feel? How can being stuck in our past hinder us from living the life of our dreams and truly being free? As you know, this summit is all about the Freedom Summit and releasing those limitations. How is being stuck in our story? And have you seen this either in yourself or in clients that you've served, how it hinders them from really truly getting to the next level?
By holding on to your past, you're blocking your blessings. If your hands are full, you can't catch anything new. I held on to my past. Basically, my ex-boyfriend was murdered in 2004, and that hit me really, really hard. I was only 20 at the time, and he was 21. And I held on to that for years. I used to go to sleep crying. I'd wake up crying. I'd break into tears throughout the day. And I think because the trial was going on, he died in 2004, and the trial never ended until 2010. So there's a lot for me to take on emotionally. And I held on to that for too long. That's part of the reasons why I probably haven't progressed. So I would say, if there's something that's happened in your life, learn from it. I'm not saying dismiss it or not go through the trials that you have to, but don't let it drag on for too long, because then you're missing blessings and you're missing opportunities and you're missing people that could enter your life, that could help you. And if you're going through a bad time, don't shut down. Have someone you can speak to. You don't have to go through it alone.
Yeah.
But you need to let go of the past to move forward. You can't expect the history not to repeat if you keep on holding on to it.
Wow, that's good. Thank you so much for sharing that story, because I know that there's women that are listening that resonates. Maybe they don't have the exact same story, but they have a relationship, or they have something that has either physically or spiritually or emotionally died in their life. And so often we hold on to things that no longer have life. And my condolences for the loss of your boyfriend. And I know that at times I tell my clients, we can't take real estate in pain. You feel it, like you said, absolutely. You feel it. You go through the hurt, you go through the pain, but then you move on. You have to, and however moving on, however long that takes for you. But it's imperative that we keep going, that we keep striving. So thank you so much for sharing that story with us. I'm sure it's going to touch hearts.
It's my pleasure.
Yes. So tell me, the busy, beautiful woman that you are, the many things that you dive into, and you just give your all and you serve. Another reason why I was truly attracted to you is because you truly have a servant's heart, and you serve from your abundance. What does it take? What are 3 things that you can give to the audience that has helped you move from your past and turned your trials into treasures, right? And then as well, that have helped you become the woman that you are today, that is living a life of freedom, a life free from your past, void of limitations. And we know that it's a work in progress. I always tell my clients, I have not become, I'm becoming. It's constant becoming, right?
I think growth is a everyday thing. You never stop growing. If you stop learning, you stop growing. That's not good. You've got to keep growing, and things happen and things change, and it changes your views, it changes your beliefs, it challenges you, but you got to keep going. How I started was I created a passion list. So I identified some of the things that I liked doing, that I had interest in. Then I done a process of elimination, where I took out the ones that well, passions, but not fully passions.
Right.
And then with the ones I had left, when I had a piece of paper and I would glance at it and I said, whichever caught my eye the most was what I would go for. And that's kind of how I came onto the whole coaching thing and helping people. When I was younger, I wanted to be a doctor, nurse, or a lawyer. So I've always known that I want to help people in some way or the other. But when I realized I didn't really like blood, I had to just throw doctor, nurse out. Then I wanted to be a lawyer, but then I thought, if someone's guilty and they don't go to jail and I get them off, I feel bad. And if someone isn't guilty and they go to jail, I'd feel bad. So it's just like, it was more of a value belief kind of thing for me. And I just thought I can't be in that position. Yeah. And sometimes, even if someone's done something bad, their reasons are their reasons. And I'm not here to judge their reasons for doing it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So for example, if I go back to my boyfriend who was killed, the people that killed him, yeah, I hated them at first, but there comes a point when you have to let go, because it's a thing of, if I hate him, does he know? Probably not. If he does, will he care? And who is it affecting? Yeah. It's only affecting me.
Wow.
So yeah, it's just a process, really. Everything is a process, and everything will grow you and help you in some way, even if you don't see it now. And I always say this, people think, how do you say that? But it's like, if not for him dying, I wouldn't be the person I am today. As much as I would love him to be here, if not for that experience, I would not be on this path, I don't think.
Wow. Oh, I just have chills. I mean, so much that you have said has truly resonated with me. And that is truly the heartbeat of this summit, is turning our trials into treasures. You know, so you have been able to take that tragedy, that trial, that hard thing, and turn it into a treasure. I'm sure you use it as fuel to help and to motivate and to inspire. You know, it would be easy for you to be stuck. And the truth of the matter is people would validate you. People would say it's okay for you to feel the way that you felt, but you, being a woman of integrity and a woman of purpose and a woman on fire, you've taken that trial and you've turned it into a treasure, which leads to your freedom. Amazing, amazing.
And that was part of the reason why I wanted to get into youth coaching. Obviously, there's a gang culture within the Black community. We can't deny it.
Yeah.
And obviously he was a young Black boy and he was murdered by another Black boy. And that's why I wanted to get into working with young people as well, is just to show them that I've seen the effects of both sides. I've been around what people class as society's bad boys, but really they're not. They're just boys or young people that are just trying to survive in a world where they feel like they have no opportunities.
Yes.
And yeah, that's kind of was my aim. That's why I wanted to start going to youth meetings, working with young people, because I just want them to see that there's more out there for them, and they need to know that people are there to help them.
Wow. Thank you so much for that work that you're doing. And I know you're in London, correct?
That is correct.
Yes. So I'm sure, you know, I think you would have to be under a rock if you don't know all the tragedies that are going on in America with the Black community. So
it saddens my heart.
Yes. Oh, it's disheartening, but it takes us, you know, it takes women like us that are sending those high vibrations, that are sending out that love and that light, you know, because we can't cure the problem, you know, because it's deep. It's a deep issue. But what we can do is those people, those young men, those young women that spirit allows to cross our path. Oh, I just got spirit bumps all over. I'm feeling this. To cross our path, it is our duty. It is our obligation to share love, to share light, to share our insight with them. And you, Tieyone, you're truly doing that. And I honor you for doing that.
Thank you very much. And you are too. And you keep up the good work also. It's good to see other women achieving and striving for better. And I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
There's no need for competition. There's enough for everyone.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So you heard it from the expert. I want to go over, she actually gave us 4. I was taking notes. I hope you were taking notes as well out there. So she gave us 4 things that you can start to implement today. 4 things, and there's a common theme. So whoever replies and tells me that common theme, I want to do something. I want to send you a free copy of my book, But here are the four things that she said. She said one of the things that she did to turn her trials into treasures and to truly start living her dreams is she created a passion list, which that's amazing. You know, we hear about vision boards and we hear about, but I've never quite heard it that way, Tieyone. I really like that. And I'm going to
I do have a vision board as well, though. I actually do have a
I know you do. You have to. If you're doing this type of work, I'm sure you do. But that passion list, that's something that I'm going to steal, and I'm going to take that because I like that. I love the way that sounds. And then the next thing that she did is she did a process of elimination. So she, you know, we as women, there's a million things that we want to do, right? But sometimes we have to be realistic, and we know that we can't do them all. So she then began to kind of go through that list and dissect some things. And then she focused on what stood out. So often as women, I heard a story earlier today. It was about Charlie Brown. And I've never seen this episode of Charlie Brown, but they said he was out and he was shooting arrows at a tree. And wherever the arrows landed, he just circled it and called it a bullseye. And then they were like, no, he was like, well, if I do that, I don't really have to focus on one area. That's how we are so often, right? So we just shoot things all over. We're going in so many different directions. And I know because you're a spiritual visionary, you know how important it is for us to point our energy in the right direction.
Yeah.
Yes. And so often as women, we're giving out so much of our energy and we're not focused. So that's what Tieyone did. She got focused. And then the last thing that she did is she let go. She let go of some things. She was able to release. She was able to release the things that didn't serve her. She was able to release the things that didn't give her that fire, that passion. And she just continued on with what she focused on. Those are tangible steps that you can start doing today. Today, that's easy. Those are things that you're doing anyways. This is just a great reminder of how to continue to move forward and live the life of your dreams.
Always follow your intuition. It will never guide you wrong unless you ignore it.
Bonus points, ladies. Follow your intuition. Follow that intuition. We all have it, men and women, the men that are out there listening as well. We have that thing that's in the pit of your stomach, that thing that, well, Tieyone, let you go ahead and explain exactly what tuition is.
Intuition is like a guide. I call it my heart guide. Like your heart is your highest vibration in essence. It will never guide you wrong unless you ignore it. It speaks to you, not in a way that you expect it to speak to you, but it gives you feelings when you're doing something, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's in line with what you want to do. It's just a natural occurrence that happens, and you just got to let it go and flow with it in essence.
Yes. Be and flow. That is amazing. Well, Tieyone, this has been so good, so good. You, like many of my other guests, have truly calmed my spirit. You've brought my energy level down to, I love how calm, cool, and collective you are. I love it.
Quite nervous. I was like, I always get nervous. Something. I don't know. It's just natural. I always get nervous, but it's a thing where when you fear something, you just do it anyway, and eventually it becomes natural to you. You just got to face your fears.
Absolutely.
Before I go, I read something today which I think might help actually. It says, it was about passion and purpose, and it said the difference. So they say that passion is your compelling emotions behind your dreams, and your purpose is your why to build it all. Then it gave an example. It said, passion is your compelling emotion behind your dreams. Your feelings drive your passion. Purpose is your why behind it all. Purpose is a deep reason for existence. Think of it this way. If you wanted to start a campfire with passion and purpose, you'll start with a foundation of wood, your purpose, and start the flame with a match, your passion. You need both for the fire to start. If the flame went out, you would just reignite it with another match, more passion. But if you don't build up a good foundation of wood, your purpose, your passion will quickly burn itself out on its own. The two go hand in hand.
Oh, that is good. That is something else that I would love to add to this email, to add to the bottom of this video for the women to have. That's something that's a constant reminder that we need to have. Wow, that was great.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So Tieyone, before we end, I would love, I know that there's women out there that are just itching and just wondering how can they get in contact with you? What do you have going on? What programs, what seminars, anything, any way that we can support you? How can we get in contact with you to find out more about you?
Okay, my website is www.tieonehall.com. That's TIEYONEHALL, all one word.com. On there, you'll see my Reiki. I've got 2 blogs. I just redone my website myself. I just thought it needed a revamp, so I did that. I have a free ebook. If you sign up to my mailing list, you receive a free ebook. I also offer 30-minute free consultations. I currently have a 90-day program, a 60-day program, and if you want to have like a block session or a one-off session, that's fine. And I do VIP days, obviously, because it's America, it's a bit hard to do a VIP day. But yeah, so I've got 60 days, 90 days. You can do block sessions starting with a minimum of 4, or you can have a one-off coaching session. It's totally down to the individual. But you get a free consultation just to see if you like working with me. Because I like to have a consultation to see if I can work with you and if you can work with me. Because not everyone that you can work with.
Yes.
I mean that in a polite way, obviously. Obviously, I mean that politely.
Yes, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. All the links on how to get in contact with Tieyone are at the bottom of this video. Her website is there. Go there, click on her ebook, get that free ebook. I'm sure it is. I mean, if you like this 30 minutes, I'm sure that ebook is going to be filled with things to help you to turn your trials into treasures, to be free finally from your past, to live the life of your dreams. Tieyone, before we go, do you have any last word for the ladies and gentlemen?
I just want to say that no matter what happens in life, hold your head up and look forward and keep going. We're given a life, and nothing we're given is more than what we can handle. Even when you feel like it's the end of the world and you can't do any more, there's always something that you can do. Just never give up, and always have support around you, and make sure that your friends are positive. Don't be around people that are negative or constantly complaining. That's lowering your vibration. You need to higher your vibration to meet the people that you require to be in your life. No one comes into life without reason.
Ah, beautiful, beautiful. So with that, never give up. I love you, and I'll see you on the next interview.
Thank you so much. Take care. Bye.